Hi, and thanks for joining me for another practice. Before we get into it, just a little reminder, if you haven't already done so, can I ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, just so that I can keep you up to date with all the latest happenings from Yoga with Steve. Today's class will be, I guess, what I would call our foundation flow or fundamental flow. So very minimal instruction, mostly just posture, names and breath. And it's nothing super fancy, but it's the postures that I think really form the basis of a balanced practice. So yeah, something for everyone. And so just flowing with the breath throughout the practice. As always, if you have questions, just let me know in the comments, and remember to listen to your body. If it hurts, don't do it. And other than that, remember to find that balance between effort and ease in your practice. So doing enough to maintain the postures, but nothing more than that. So without further ado, come into child's pose, stretching forward. You can have toes tucked or not, your choice. Just take a little mental scan through your body, taking note of how you're feeling right now. If there's any obvious tension, especially around the neck or shoulders, just see if you can gently relax and soften wherever that is. Keep the shoulders moving away from the ears. And breathing steadily through the nose, both in and out. After your next exhalation, lift into downward facing dog. Settle into a steady down dog for a few breaths. Check the hands are shoulder width, feet are hip width. And start to bring some movement into the posture if you'd like. Not thinking too much, just going by feel. Take one more calm breath here. And after you exhale, step to the front of your mat, let your body gently hang forward. Bend the knees if necessary, keeping the lower back relatively straight. Again, maybe some movement there if it feels good for you. Take one more breath. And then standing, raise the arms, stretch to the fingers and lift onto your toes. Take another breath in, reaching up into the hands. And then bring the arms down, exhale. And feet together at the front of your mat. Exhale all the way. Arms up, inhale, fold and exhale. Arch, breathe in. Left foot back to the lunge. Stand and inhale. Sink deeper and exhale. One more breath. And then hands to the mat, left foot forward and exhale. Arch and breathe in. And right foot back and breathe out. Standing, reach the arms high. Sink down and exhale. Take one more breath. Hands to the mat, right foot forward. Arch and breathe in. And back to down face dog and breathe out. Forward to plank, inhale. Lower down and exhale. Your up dog, breathing in. Hold there and exhale. One more breath. And press back to down face dog and breathe out. Settle for a breath. Raising your heels, breathing. And feet to the hands, breathe out. Standing, breathing. And again, fold and breathe out. Arch and inhale. And back to down dog and exhale. Right leg up and back. Right foot forward to the lunge, exhale. Stand and breathe in. Sink to the hips and breathe out. One more breath in. Hands to mat, fold over the right leg. Bend the knee and inhale. Step back and exhale. Forward to plank. And lower smoothly and breathe out. Your up dog. And holding, breathe out. One more breath in. Press back to down dog and breathe out. Settle for a breath. Reach the left leg high, breathing. And left foot forward and breathe out. Standing, reach to the hands. Sink deeper and breathe out. One more breath. Fold over the left leg and breathe out. Bend the left knee and inhale. Back to down dog and exhale. Forward to plank. Lower and breathe out. Your up dog. Breathe in. And holding there, breathe out. One more breath to the chest. Press back to down dog and exhale. Settle for a breath. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Arch the spine, breathe in, looking forward. And feet to hands, breathe out. Standing, reach to the fingers, breathe in. Sink to Utkatasana and breathe out. Elbows back, breathe in. And twist to the right and breathe out. Back to center, inhale. And twist to the left and breathe out. Back to center, inhale. Fold and exhale. Arch and breathe in. Back to down dog and breathe out. Right leg up and back, breathing. Bending the knee, turn to the right and breathe out. Level the hips, reach to the toes. And right foot forward and exhale. Standing, breathing. And sink deeper and breathe out. Once more, inhale, lengthen to fingers and back foot. Hands to mat, fold over the leg and exhale. Bend your right knee, inhale. Back to down dog and breathe out. Forward to plank. Lower and exhale. Your up dog, breathing in. Holding there, breathe out. One more breath to the chest. And back to down dog and exhale. Settle for a breath. Lengthen your exhalation. Left leg high, breathing. Bend the left knee and open to the left side. Level your hips, stretch to left toes. Step the left foot forward and breathe out. Stand in your lunge, inhale. Sink the hips and breathe out. One more breath in, lengthening back foot to hands. And fold over the left leg and breathe out. Bend the knee and breathe in. And back to down dog and breathe out. Forward to plank, inhale. Smoothly lower and exhale. Your up dog, breathing in. Holding there, breathe out. Once more into the chest. And back to down dog and exhale. Settle for a breath. Lift through the hips, press through the heels. Raising your heels, look forwards and inhale. And feet to the hands and breathe out. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Sink the hips and breathe out. Straighten up onto the toes, reaching to the fingers. Lower the heels, hands to the heart, breathe out. As appropriate, 10 abdominal exhalations. Step your left foot back. Come into Trikonasana. Keep legs steady. Body in one plane. Exhale once more here. And then move into the bind and breathe out. One more calm breath. And float through to Ardha Chandrasana. As you inhale, reach the left arm high. And bring the left hand down, level the hips, and exhale. Take another breath in. And then sweep the right arm high and exhale. One more breath here, light on the fingers. Stay there or hold the left foot. One more breath. Release right arm, left leg. And lower the right hand down. Standing arms high, knee to the chest. And lower foot and hands and breathe out. Second side, right leg back, Trikonasana. Keep face and breath relaxed. One more breath in here. And stay or take the bind. Legs strong, face relaxed. Exhale once more here. Ardha Chandrasana. Reach out to the back toes. Reach the right arm high as you breathe in. Right hand down, level the hips and exhale. Take another breath in. And sweep the left arm, turning the shoulders. One more breath in. And stay or hold the back foot. Last breath here. As you breathe in, release the arm and the leg. And lower the left hand and exhale. Standing, knee to the chest, arms high. Lower the foot and hands and breathe out. Utkatasana. Fold to Uttanasana. Half lift, breath in. Back to down dog and exhale. Rest or move forward to plank. Lower and breathe out. Your up dog, breathing in. And back to down dog and breathe out. Settle for a breath. Soften shoulders and face. Take the right leg high, breathing. Right foot forward to the lunge. Stand in the lunge, reaching the arms high. And exhale to warrior two. One more breath in. And then into Pajvakonasana, your variation. One more breath here. Stay or bind. One more breath. Release the hands, spin the back foot. And as you breathe out, gently stretch over the right leg. Bend the right knee, breathe in. And lower the left and breathe out. Stand, reach the arms high, inhale. Hands down, left heel to buttock. One more breath here. Release the foot, raise the arms and inhale. Raise the back knee and breathe out. Left hand forward, right hand back, breath in. Parivrita Pajvakonasana, first part. Press palms against each other. One more breath here. Stay your left hand down, right arm forward. One more smooth breath. Turning a little further. Hands to the mat, breathing. And step back to downward facing dog. Settle for a breath. Soften shoulders and face. Reach the left leg high, breathing. Left foot forward to the lunge. Stand and inhale. Warrior two as you breathe out. One more breath in. And your version of Asana, and exhale. Lengthen the right side. Pull the right shoulder back and breathe out. And bind if you did first side. Keep the body in line with the feet. One more breath here. Hands to the mat, spin the back foot. And gently fold over the left leg. Bend the left knee, breathing. And lower the right knee and breathe out. Arms up high, inhale. And right heel to buttock and breathe out. Pull the shoulders gently back. Squeeze the foot in a little tighter as you breathe out. Release the foot, raise the arms and inhale. And raise the back knee and breathe out. Right hand forward, left hand back, start to twist and breathe in. Right elbow or shoulder outside, left knee and breathe out. Keep the head centered. Turn further as you breathe out. And stay your right hand down, left arm forward. Turning shoulders and hips in opposite directions. One more breath in. And turn further as you exhale. Hands down, breathing. And step back to down dog. And exhale. Rest or move forward to plank. Lower and breathe out. Your up dog, breathing in. And back to down dog and exhale. Settle for a breath. Raise the heels, breathing. And feet to the hands and exhale. Standing, reach the arms high, breath in. Hands to hips, breathe out. Step the left foot back, hips facing forward. And with the spine arched, fold to where the right leg starts to stretch. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, interlace fingers and pull the shoulders back. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, lay the body over the right leg. Hips remaining level. One more breath here. Soften shoulders and right leg. Release the hands, arch the spine as you breathe in. And turn to the right, Parivrita Trikonasana. Pull the right hip back as you breathe in. Turn further as you breathe out. One more breath in. And lower the right hand and exhale. Hands to heart, arch the spine, stand and breathe in. Holding left wrist, take the hands to the right. One more breath, press through the left palm. A little more side bend as you breathe out. Back to the upright position, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Lean forward, arch the spine. And raise the left leg to warrior three. One more breath. Stretch to the back toes. Shoulders gently back. Arms high, knee to the chest, breathe in. And lower down and breathe out. Second side, right leg back. Ardha Parshvanasana. Hinge from the hips, keeping them level as you breathe out. Legs strong, take another breath in. As you breathe out, bind opposite thumb on top. Keep weight in the back heel and front toes. Keep the arch in the spine. One more smooth breath in here. Gently fold forward as you breathe out. Soften the neck, the face, the jaw. Fold a little further as you exhale. Releasing the hands, arch the spine. Parivrita Trikonasana, turning left. Keep the face relaxed. Breath even through the nose. Take one more breath in. And bring the left hand down as you breathe out. Hands to heart, arch the spine and stand. Reach high. Holding right wrist, take the hands to the left and breathe out. Press through the right palm and right heel. And fold a little further to the side as you breathe out. Bring the body up, reach to the hands and inhale. And hands to heart, breathe out. Leaning forward, breath in. And raise the right leg to warrior three. One more breath. Reach out to the back toes. As you breathe in, stand. Arms high, knee to the chest. And gently lower and exhale. Standing on your right foot, take Garudasana, left leg over right. And opening the arms, take right arm over left. Arms forward, shoulders down. One more breath here. And unravel arms. Take the right arm up, left hand down. And holding the left foot, Perhaps fold forward into Natarajasana. One more breath here. And standing, arms high, knee to the chest. And lower, and breathe out. Standing on the left foot, right leg over left. Open the arms, Garudasana second side, left arm over right. Drop deeper into the hips. Maybe take the arms a little further from the body. As you breathe in, left arm up, right arm down. Hold the right foot. And perhaps fold forward into Natarajasana. One more breath. And then standing, arms high, knee to the chest. Gently lower and breathe out. Standing on the right foot, come into asana tree posture. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Take one more breath here. And either stay there or take the big toe and leg out to the side. One more breath. Try and keep the hips level. Bring the leg back to center, right hand to the hip. And gently lower and breathe out. Standing on the left foot, right foot into Vrksasana. Bring the hands to the heart. Lift the collarbones and pull the shoulders down. One more breath here. And either stay or take the big toe and right leg out to the side. Left arm counterbalancing. One more breath. Try to pull the right leg further back. Come back to the center, left hand to the hip, right leg high. And lower. And breathe out. Backs of hands together, reach the arms high, maybe arching. Fold forward and gently breathe out. Lift the collarbones, arch the spine, breathing. Hands to the mat, back to downward facing dog. Rest or move forward to plank. Smoothly lower and breathe out. Take your up dog, breathing in. Then back to down dog and exhale. Take a smooth breath in there. And lower onto the elbows and breathe out. Stay there or walk the feet in. And maybe raise one or both legs. Swap legs if you're doing one at a time. Take one more smooth breath here. Gently lower. And drop the knees, come back to child's pose. Slow your breath down. Exhale once more here. And tucking the toes, roll back over the feet and into a raised hand squat to begin with. So feet a little wide if you need, but roughly parallel. Sink the hips down as the arms go high. One more breath. And lowering the arms, if you can, bring the feet together with heels down and move forward into Malasana proper, maybe hands to heart, or a deeper variation if you're comfortable. One more breath. And those who'd like, take Bakasana. One more breath here. Lower the feet. Lower the hips. And hug your knees into the chest. Close your eyes in Brahmandasana. Take one more breath here. Take the left leg out in front, right leg to the side. Reach the arms high as you breathe in. And fold forward into Janu Sirsasana. Keep the breath calm, eyes closed whenever you can. Make sure you're still breathing to the belly as well as the chest. Take one more breath here. Sit back up, reach the arms high. And twist to the left in Ardha Matsyendrasana 2. Keep the spine straight. Allow the body to gently revolve. One more breath here. Turn the head, unravel the spine. Reach the arms high. And lowering the hands, right leg out in front. Either just rest hands to hips in Dandasana or lift the body to Brahmacharyasana. Lower gently down. Then hands back behind you into Pavottanasana. Lift the hips and collarbones. One more breath. Lower down and breathe out. Then second side, take the left leg to bend, right leg in front. Reach the arms high as you breathe in. And gently move forward into Janu Sirsasana. Keep the crown of the head and the collarbones moving forward. Maintain length in the front of the body. Take one more breath here. After breathing out, sit back up, reach the arms high, and twist to the right, Ardha Matsyendrasana 2. Maybe just left hand outside right knee, right hand to the floor. Revolve the spine around its axis. Move the head away from the hips. Last breath in. And turn the head, unravel, reach the arms high. And lowering the arms, stretch the left leg out in front. And again, either just Dandasana, pressing into the hands, or move the hands forward, lift hips and maybe feet. Gently lower down. And again, taking your hands back, lift into your version of Pavatanasana. Move the shoulders towards the hips. One more breath in. Lower the body down. And again, hug the legs into the body. Rock back, find your balance point in Brahmandasana. Slow the breath down. Find a point of perfect balance. One more breath here. And gently bring the feet to the mat. And come into Tarasana if you have sensitive knees, Baddha Konasana if you're comfortable. Start with the hands behind you, pull the shoulders down and back. Maybe butterfly the knees a couple of times. When you're ready, take hold of the ankles or the feet and pull the chest forward between the upper arms. Keep Jalandhara Bandha, chin to throat, but lift up through the crown of the head. Feel the breath moving up the back of the body as you inhale and down the front as you exhale. On the next exhalation, keep the body upright. And if you're comfortable, take Uddiyana Bandha. Releasing breathing. And only as far as your knees will allow, start to fold the body forward. So not dropping the head down, but moving the stomach towards the feet. One more breath in. And after breathing out, bring the body back up, raise the chin, stretch the throat. Bring the chin in and gently exhale. Again, pick up the knees. And keeping your feet on the mat, gently squeeze the knees outwards for a breath. And then gently squeeze them inwards. Take one more breath here. And after you breathe out, coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana 1, take the right foot near the left hip and left foot near the outer right knee. Start by turning to the left with your arm maybe around the knee or over the knee if you're very comfortable. And 5 rhythmic abdominal breaths. Now keeping relaxed abdominal breathing, if you can bring right hand to right knee or inner left foot. Try to keep both sit bones on the mat, spine fairly upright. Just the last couple of breaths here. After your next exhalation, turn the head, unravel the body, and then drop your left knee down onto the right and come into Gomukhasana, or left leg cross-legged in front. Rest with the hands on the knees for a couple of breaths. Try to feel the sit bones evenly weighted. Again, eyes closed whenever you can. As you inhale, now reach the arms up high, stretching to the fingers. And take your left hand down in line with your hips. Take your right arm up and over past your head and lengthen the right side of the body. Try to keep hips, shoulders and arms in one plane to the best of your ability. Softening with each breath, all the way from the right sit bone to the right fingers. Take one more breath here. And after you breathe out, sit back up, reach the arms high. And interlacing your fingers, press up through the palms as you breathe out. Take another breath in, lifting high. Pull the elbows and shoulders back. And then gently lower the arms down. And cross the legs. Maybe stretch the knees out for a moment. Give your kneecaps a little shake. And then take the left foot to the outer right knee. Left foot to outer right hip. And right foot to outer left knee. Start by turning to the left, maybe with your arm around the shin, or if it's easy, arm over the leg. Again, 5 rhythmic abdominal exhalations. Now relaxed abdominal breathing. Either stay where you are or again perhaps left hand to left knee or inner right foot. Try to have a sense of the arm pressing into the leg and the leg pressing into the arm. Slowly deepening both the twist and the stretch for the outer right hip. Just one or two more breaths here. After your next exhalation, unravel the spine. Release the arms and then drop the right knee down onto the left. So coming into Gomukhasana on the second side. And again, just rest the hands on the knees for a few breaths. Try to lift up through the collarbones, the base of the skull, the crown of the head. Anchor through the hips. After your next out breath, reach the arms high, stretch up to your fingers. And then take the right hand down, left arm up and over past your head. So again, right hand's in line with the sit bones. Try to make it a pure side bend. No twist, no back arch. Try to gently press up through the left side ribs. Just a last breath or two here. Try to pull the left arm back in line with the shoulders. And then sit back up. Once more, reach the arms high. Interlace opposite thumb on top as you press through the palms. Take another breath in, pull the elbows back. Stretch up through the hands. And then gently lower the arms. And stretch the legs out in front. Again, give your knees a little shake. Roll the shoulders down and back. Then come to lying down on your back. So rest with the feet wide, the knees together, hands on the belly for a couple of breaths. Then bring the feet hip width apart. With your elbows or arms out to the side, we'll take one round of simple crocodile twists. So take a breath in. And holding the breath, look left, knees right. Look right, knees left. Look left, knees right. Look right, knees left. Look left, knees right. Look right, knees left, knees up. And exhale. And taking your palms together, with the hands over the navel, lift the hips into first bridge. Keep pressing down through the soles of the feet. Lift up through the hips. Gently squeeze the knees inwards. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath here. And then gently lower down. And again, have a little rest. Hands on the belly. You can either stay still or again you might like to just gently rock the knees. Come back to the center. Again, lift the hips and this time interlace the hands. Taking second bridge. Try to bring the arch into the middle and upper back. Lengthen and soften the back of the neck. Take one more breath here. And again, release the hands, lower the body and have a rest. Either staying still or moving. After your next out breath, again lift the hips. Take second bridge once more, but opposite thumb on top. And again, just see if you can lift the hips and the chest a little higher, bringing the collarbones towards the chin. Soften the neck, the shoulders, the face. Take one more breath here. And then gently lower all the way down. And again, have a little rest. Nice, slow, relaxed abdominal breathing. And either repeat first or second bridge, or lift the hips and see if you can take third bridge with heels of the hands under the sacrum. If that's too high for you, if it's not comfortable, just stay with second bridge. Take one more breath here. And then wherever you are, just gently lower back down. And particularly if you've been in third bridge, give your wrists a stretch, making a gentle fist. Roll the shoulders in. And give the wrists a little roll. You can either choose to remain resting, or take first, second or third bridge, or if you'd like, lifting into Urdhva Dhanurasana for one arch. Again, try to find length in the front of the body. Last smooth breath here. And then gently lower down. Again, stretch the wrists if you've been in third bridge. Placing one hand on each knee, bring the knees halfway into the body. And just start to make gentle circles. Change direction, circle back the other way. And then stretch the right leg out along your mat. Hug the left leg into the body. And either stay there or come into a half sit-up position. Either stay there or press the foot forward so the toes reach the mat, sitting a little higher up. And either stay there or release the arms and reach to the fingers. Either stay there or touch the left knee to the shoulder without using the hands. And then gently lower down, stretch the left leg out and hug the right leg into the body. Either stay there or again, lift the head and shoulders, half sit up with chin to throat. Either stay there or bring the right toes to the mat, sitting up a little higher. Either stay there or without dropping down, release the hands. Press the left calf down as you reach to fingers, and either stay there or right knee to the shoulder without the hands. And lower down, stretch the right leg out. Have a little rest, maybe rocking the hips side to side. And then once more, bring the left leg into the body. And keeping your right calf on the mat, work towards straightening the left leg. Keep the head and shoulders on the mat. Reach out to both heels. Take one more breath here. And after you breathe out, gently release the left leg along the mat and take hold of the right foot. Straightening the right leg, use the left hand pressing gently down on the thigh to keep the left leg anchored. Slow your breath down. Use the breath and the sensations of the posture to keep your mind in the present, to cultivate an inner focus. Exhale once more here. And then gently release the right leg along the mat. Rest for a breath or two. And bring your hands around your shins. Bring the legs halfway into the body, maybe rocking gently side to side. Either choose to come back to resting with feet together, knees wide in Supta Baddha Konasana. Otherwise, press your elbows into the mat, lift into half shoulder stand. So not trying to lift up all the way, at least not just yet. Let the hips rest in the hands. Try to keep the legs soft but straight. And if you feel comfortable, you can start to lift up a little higher towards full Savangasana, full shoulder stand. You can try to keep the legs relaxed, the feet soft. Make sure that there's no stress in the neck. Weights on the shoulders and elbows. Lifting a little higher after a few breaths if that feels comfortable. Perhaps, if you'd like, keep the left leg where it is and start to bring the right leg down towards the mat behind you. Keep the legs straight. And swap. Do the same on the other side. Bring the left leg back up and return to a relaxed shoulder stand. After one more breath, lower the hips a little into the hands. Let the shoulders release and take the feet past the head into Halasana, remembering that it's just about finding a nice comfortable release for the shoulders and the neck. So if your feet don't reach the mat, it's not important. You can either have hands behind the back or hands next to the feet, whichever you prefer. After your next out breath, either bring hands to calves or heels or press them to the mat behind you. Take a breath in. And see if you can roll the spine down one vertebra at a time. Once the tailbone touches down, just bend your knees. Stretch the arms past your head and just raise and lower the hips a couple of times in and out of first bridge. And from there, either take simple Matsyasana, hands on the knees at a little arch, Or if you're comfortable, take a deeper variation. And then gently release. Just rest on the mat for a breath or two. And again, bring your hands around your shins. And with the chin to the throat, lift your head 10 centimetres. As you breathe in, turn to the right. And as you exhale, turn your head to the left. Inhale smoothly to the right, moving with the breath. And exhale all the way to the left. Turning halfway to the right as you breathe in. Take your head back to the mat, rest for a breath or two. And then again, lift the head 10 centimetres, chin to throat, and this time turn left as you breathe in. And smoothly exhale, turning your head to the right. Again, inhale, turning smoothly to the left, chin to throat. And exhale, turning the head to the right. Turn halfway to the left as you breathe in. And head back to the mat. Rest for a breath or two. And then with your head on the mat, just gently roll it side to side. And stretch out into fingers and toes, lengthening your whole body. And take your arms down by your sides, come into your Savasana position. Or if you prefer to sit, you can. We'll take a few minutes of pranayama. To settle the body into your comfortable position, whatever that may be. Take an inner focus in Ajna chakra, the eyebrow centre. Keep the tongue perhaps just gently connected to the roof of the mouth. We're going to take Samavritti, the prana square, starting with a 5-second rhythm. Breathe deeply in preparation. And then gently breathe out all the way. Smoothly but deeply breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeply out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Smoothly in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeply out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Smoothly in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeply in and count to yourself now. You can lengthen the rhythm if you know you have a longer breath cycle, but remember never to force your breath. Make sure the in and out breaths remain smooth and even from beginning to end. You might like to intensify Mulabandha, the root lock, on the internal retention. Perhaps hold it for the out breath. And if it's appropriate and you know it, you can take Uddiyana Bandha on the external retention, only if it's really comfortable. Balance inhalation and exhalation, prana and apana, balancing movement with stillness. Use your breath to bring the mind to a single pointed inner focus. Whenever it drifts off, don't get frustrated, but simply acknowledge and become familiar with the distracting patterns of the mind, and then just keep coming back to your breath. Maintaining that inner focus to the best of your ability. Just for another minute or two in Samavriti pranayama. Without rushing, just finish the cycle you're on. And once you've completed it in your own time, come back to completely relaxed abdominal breathing. Maintain your inner focus in Ajna Chakra, the eyebrow center. See if you can relinquish all effort, all movement, all involvement. Come back to the space of simple awareness, aware of body resting, relaxed against the mat, aware of the breath moving very quietly in its own rhythm. Aware of uninvited thoughts arising, and without your involvement, simply passing through your awareness and then dissolving. Body, breath and mind gently dissolve back into stillness. Resting there for the last few minutes of the practice. Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvata Sharike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om. Coming back from stillness to movement, start by gently deepening your breath. And after you've taken a couple of deeper breaths, begin to gently reawaken to outward movement, beginning with fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, stretch your arms over your head. Lengthen from toe tips to fingertips. Gently bending your knees, roll onto your right side, resting your head on the outstretched arm. And after resting there for a few breaths, make your way back to a comfortable seat. And once you're sitting, just close your eyes again. Give the body time to get used to being upright. And take note of how you are after the practice, in body, mind and heart. Remembering always that the practice doesn't give you anything that you don't already have. It simply helps to take away what you don't need. Bring your palms together in front of the heart. And as you breathe in, reach the arms high. Lengthen through the spine and into the fingers. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the crown center, the brow center, the throat center, and back to the heart. With your awareness remaining in the heart space, just gently release forward one last time. And then sit back up. Namaste. Thank you again for sharing the practice with me and for taking the time to connect with the deepest part of yourself. And as I said, any questions, let me know, and I look forward to sharing it with you again in the future. Thanks very much.